Well, another night, May the 10th this evening. Well, it's been May the 10th all day, to be honest, but back out here at Clipston Old Quarter. I'm earlier than the other night because there is a bright moon. There's also a clear sky, as you can see, which means that although it's been lovely and warm today, and bright and sunny, that temperature is going to drop. But I'm confident that we can get very close to breaking the record of May the 13th as a woodcock flies overhead, you may have heard. So we'll see. The usual rules and applications apply. Off we go. Well, unlike the last video from a few days ago, I've no idea really where I'm going to go today. I'm planning on maybe dropping through another few survey sections that I didn't cover the other night and I don't normally cover. Section I is one. It runs off the top path and comes down south facing and sheltered, and because it's one of the higher survey sections of the Clipston Old Quarter, often produced an early glowworm because it was just that degree or so warmer. So I may take in I, may do N as well. I really don't know what to do. You may well see two woodcocks fly through the screen in a minute. Oh, they're too distant. So we will see where the fancy takes me. Hopefully we could get a female glowworm. Well, you may well be able to make out a distant nightjar. The first one is back. May the 10th used to be a regular day that nightjars turn up here, but there's at least one singing, moving around quite a bit too. It may come a little bit nearer. I think what I do, because it's still so light, it won't be too long before I'm going to potentially start to look for glowworms. I'm going to hang around here and see if I can get a little bit nearer to that nightjar. Always fabulous things to hear. There's two. One's churring and one's in flight. And may well pass over us. Two now churring. Here we are. It's gone straight through, unfortunately, but the clapping is the clapping of the wings. If you don't know anything about nightjars, part of the display which attracts females. The other one is still churring away in the distance. Well, the sky may still be quite blue, but it's much darker at ground level. This would be light up time for female glowworms here. It's dark enough for them to be lighting up. We just need one to have pupated and hatched out. In the meantime, our chorus of nightjars continues. And while the nightjars continue to churr away either side of the track here, I'm stood at the junction of L and M. Either side of me is sections N and P, if I remember right, to my right and your left. I'm going to nip up both those latter two tracks or paths. It's dark enough for them to be glowing if any are out, so it's worth a check, because both sites can be quite warm. They're not the lowest part, but it's not so cool down here as it was the other night, nowhere near, to be honest. And you occasionally walk through pockets of cool air, and then all of a sudden you walk into a pocket of hot air. That's often how it goes as the various air masses move around the site, which I need to do. So I'm going to go along L and M first, and then up N and nip up P as well. Be nice to get something. Well, I'm now on the top path. What I've done after going along section L and M, I did go up section P, if I've got the order right, and then cut across, and I've come up sections N and up through I, which brings us onto the top path. I'm just west of the centre tree. This is one of the best places to see Purple Emperor. Not that I'll see one this evening, of course, but once I've got my breath back a little bit, I'm going to walk past the centre tree, I think. We'll go down section S and E, which will bring us out at the bottom of section D and at the top of section C. I know it's difficult to follow, but I may well go down C, cut across to the bottom of K, and then up K and J again. With the full moon, glowworms usually don't glow when there's a bright moon facing, or in their view, so to speak. Always the best places to see them in a full moon was where it's shady. So, a couple of minutes here, then past the centre tree and continue our little journey. Well, I've timed that right. Just coming into shot from the right is the space station. Didn't have a clue, didn't even see it actually. Just thought, nice shot of the moon under the centre tree. And along comes the space station. Very easy to tell. It has a slow pace, like you can see here, and a fairly constant brightness too. Obviously when it first appears over the horizon it's fainter, and that's quite a low pass. There may well be a higher pass in an hour or so's time. Oh, that's quite nice, that. Space station over the moon. And the sound of fireworks. Someone's celebrating something. Well, nothing so far. It's not surprising really, but you have to put the effort in to get your reward, and hopefully before May the 13th I will do. But what I've done, gone past the centre tree, along section S and then down section E. It's awkward viewing section E because of that thing up there. You keep seeing it through the vegetation, and it makes spotting glowworms quite difficult at times. Now I'm at the junction of sections E and section D and C, so I'm probably going to go down C, cut across, and then up K and J. Then I don't know where I'm going to go then. I'll probably come back down through section D, may even go along sections L and M again, just to make sure that I've not missed any. So, onwards and upwards. Well, I've come up sections K and J, back round again by the centre tree, and now it's down section D. And what I'm doing going down here, I'm having a look on the path with torchlight for any sign of any larva. It would be nice to pick up one by torchlight, but low numbers of larvae these last years, they could all pupated by now. Unlikely, but it's still so very, very dry that it's not really conducive for larvae being out on the path. There are beetles though, so hopefully there may well be a glowworm larva. It would be nice if there is. Well, nearly back at the car now. I'm just continuing down through sections D, C, B, and I've just got section A to go through, and there's been nothing on the path. And one of the big problems has been the moonlight. The moonlight is just lighting everything up, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, any female glowworms that are out rarely will glow in the face of a bright moon. But there are still another couple of nights in which I can come out and hopefully find a glowworm to beat our earliest record of May the 13th. Until then, it's lights out and head for home.